In 5.2, problem number 3, we're given this trinomial, x squared minus 13x plus 42, and then we're also given 4 possible factored forms for this. Now, what we're supposed to do is choose the correct factored form. So the first one they give us is x minus 7 and x minus 6. Now, we'll know if this is right or not if we multiply it out. So let's try this. X times x is x squared. X times negative 6 is negative 6x. And then negative 7 times x is negative 7x. Negative 7 times negative 6 is positive 42. And adding those two like middle terms, we'll get x squared minus 13x plus 42. And that's exactly what we're looking for up here. So A is the correct form. Now in problem number 21, we're given this trinomial and part of the factored form. They've given us one of the factors already, and we need to find the other. So I think we can see what we're going to put in the first position, x times x. That will give us the x squared. So we'll put an x here. And then in this position over here, we need a number such that when we multiply negative 1 times that number, we get negative 4. Thus, negative times something is negative, so that's going to have to be a positive. And negative 1 times what will give us 4? That's got to be a 4. Now, let's just run a quick check. So let's say this. Here's the x squared. Here's 4x minus x is the plus 3x and the negative 4. Now, I'm going to write that out. So over here, we'll get the x squared. Over here, we'll get the 4x. In here, we'll get a negative x. And at the outer, we'll get a negative 4. And these two combine to give us x squared plus 3x minus 4. Problem 23 asks us to complete the factorization of this trinomial. And they've given us one of the factors already. So what's going to go here, I think we can see, is going to be an x. Now we need another number over here that when we multiply it by 3 is going to give us 24. Well, 24 divided by 3 is 8. So there's only one number that's going to work, but let's get the sign right. We need this. We need positive 3 times negative 8 to give us negative 24. Right, this is a negative, so these two numbers have to have opposite signs. So we'll put that as a negative 8. And that should be our factored form. Let's factor this trinomial here. X squared plus 10x plus 21. So let's do this first. Let's check to see if there's any common factors. Any common factors through here? No. So let's start by writing our two parentheses, anticipating we can do this. And in the first position, we're going to put x and x, because the first times the first, that'll give us the x squared. Now, what we're looking for in these positions is two numbers that multiply together to give us 21, that add together to give us 10. Now, let's think about this. Well, I'm going to write this down. 21 we can get by 21 times 1, or 7 and 3. And it turns out, you can see this, 7 and 3, if we add them together, that'll give us a 10. So 7 and 3 is going to be what we're looking for. So let's get a 7 and a 3. Now let's get the sign right. This number over here is positive 21, so these two numbers have to have the same sign, and when I add them together, I'm going to get a positive 10. So these two signs must be positive. So let's just run a check here. So first of all, let's get this. We'll get the first and first gives us x squared. The outer product gives us a 3x. This inner product gives us a 7x. And the last, the outers, give us a 21. And sure enough, these two numbers add the 10x. So we're going to claim now that our factored form is x plus 7, x plus 3.